Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to study about one more organelle which is called vacuole. In plant cell and animal cell, both cells vacuoles are present. So, in the diagram you can see in plant what is the difference of between the vacuoles of plants and animal cells. Yes, vacuoles in plant cells are just larger in size, and vacuoles in animal cells are smaller in size. So, what do you think, students? What is this vacuole? Vacuoles are mainly found in plant cells, animal cells, and also fungi and in bacterial cells also. So if you see the structure, it is simple in structure. It is just it consists of single membrane. It's membrane bound organelle, and if we just observe, we feel like these are the empty sacs, but in actual these are not empty sacs. These are fluid filled sacs which acts as storehouse for the cell. Yes. So when we observe the plant cell, you can see in the diagram almost 50 to 52% of area get covered by this vacuole in plant cell, because these vacuoles are larger in size. What happens in plant cell, in mature plant cell? Says the small vacuoles fuse to form a single and larger central vacuole, which is just you can see in the diagram, which is situated near to nucleus. So in plants, the vacuole is bounded by an outer membrane which is called tonoplast. So the outer membrane of vacuole which are present in plant cell are it is called tonoplast. Remember this word, tonoplast is the outer membrane. In plant cell, the vacuole is bounded by an outer membrane which is called tonoplast. So these vacuoles are selectively permeable membrane. Then what is the function of this vacuole? Students, in our house also storeroom is there. So what is the function of, or what is the purpose of that storeroom? The things which we no longer use, means the things which are no longer in use, we just keep that things into that storeroom, and whenever we require that things, we just get that from that room. This is the function, this is the purpose of storeroom. Also some waste material, means the things which we are not using, they also we just keep into that storeroom. So this is the purpose of storeroom. In a plant cell and also in animal cell, these vacuoles are behaves like storehouse, means whatever present inside that cell which is no longer in use, it just stored into that vacuoles. Or and also in my previous video lecture we have studied about lysosomes. Lysosomes are rarely, means these are present only in some plant cells. Lysosomes are mainly present in animal cell, and this just behave like disposal system for that animal cell. So in plant cell mostly lysosomes are absent. So these vacuoles perform the function of lysosome in plant cell, because these vacuoles also consist of hydrolyzed enzymes, and these enzymes they just help to dispose waste material in plant cell. Means function of lysosome is performed in plant cell by vacuoles. Got it, student? So in plant cells larger vacuoles are present, and in animal cells already animal cell have that lysosomes. That's why these vacuoles are smaller in size. So when we just compare vacuoles between plant cell and animal cell, or also in fungal cells, these vacuoles are larger in size. So in plant and or fungal cells, these vacuoles are larger in size. In animal cells, these are of small size. Also in plant cells, these vacuoles are few in number, and in animal cells, these are more in number. So what happens in plant cells? If in mature plant cells, the small vacuoles just fuse together to form a single and large central vacuole. And one more thing, the in plant cell vacuole is bounded by an outer membrane which we call tonoplast. So in animal or unicellular organisms, special vacuoles are present which are called contractile vacuoles. And there are two means this selectively permeable membrane is there, means the outer membrane of vacuole is selectively permeable membrane. So what is mean by selectively permeable membrane? Selectively permeable membranes allow the entry of useful substances only, and they just prevent the entry of harmful substances into that. So vacuoles, that outer membrane of vacuole is selectively permeable membrane. Then these vacuoles are filled with fluid called cell sap. So one more new word is there, cell sap. What is mean by cell sap? In cytoplasm is the jelly-like substance which is present inside the cell, or nucleoplasm is the jelly-like substance which is present into the nucleus. As like this, the fluid which is present inside the vacuoles, these vacuoles are just filled with a fluid. That fluid is called cell sap. So cell sap is rich in materials like minerals, sugar, organic acids, carbohydrates. What is cell sap? Cell sap is the fluid which is present inside the vacuoles. This cell sap is rich in material like minerals, sugar, organic acids and carbohydrates. So vacuole, what is mean by vacuole? Vacuoles are just these are nothing but fluid filled sac, and the fluid which is present inside the vacuoles is called cell sap. This cell sap is rich in materials like minerals, sugar, organic acids and carbohydrates. So what is the main function of vacuole? This vacuole perform this means these vacuoles are very important in plant cell, because in plant cell lysosomes are rarely present or almost absent. So these vacuoles behave like disposal system also, and it behaves like storeroom into the cell. In animal cells, smaller vacuoles are present. In plant cell, larger vacuoles are present. So what are the functions of vacuoles? Vacuoles help in plant cell to remain turgid and rigid due to the presence of cell sap. So students, you can see in the diagram, almost 50 to 52% area of plant cell get covered by this vacuole, and these vacuoles are just filled with cell sap, and because of this cell sap, this plant cells remains turgid and rigid due to presence of these vacuoles. Means these vacuoles just give support, they just give rigidity and turgidity to these plant cells. And then also this helps in to maintain the water balance, also to maintain osmoregulation. Then what is mean by osmoregulation? We have studied about osmosis. Osmosis means what? Osmosis is the movement of water molecules from higher concentration to lower concentration. Generally when this cell just absorb water, it becomes turgid, its shape of cell increases. To maintain this osmoregulation, to maintain this osmotic pressures, this vacuoles helps. Also vacuoles help in the growth of plant parts by increasing in size and causing cell elongation. Then these vacuoles store various substances including waste products also into plant cell. Okay, so what are the vacuoles? Again, I repeat all the points related to vacuoles. Vacuoles are present in plant cells, animal cells, fungal cells and also in bacterial cells. When we are talking about structure of vacuole, structure of vacuole is simple and it is membrane bound organelle. Single membrane bound organelle is there, and it is just filled with fluid which is called cell sap. This cell sap is rich in materials like minerals, sugar, organic acids, carbohydrates. Then when we compare the size of vacuoles in plant cell and animal cells, then in plant cells and fungal cells also, vacuoles are larger in size. In animal cells, they are smaller in size. Also in plant cells, these are few in number. In animal cells, more in number. So what happens with in plant cells? As plant cell just mature, it get mature, the small vacuoles come together, they just fuse together to form single and large central vacuole. About 50 to 52% area of plant cell is just covered by this vacuole. In plant vacuole, the outermost membrane is called tonoplast. Tonoplast is the word for outer membrane of vacuole in plants. In unicellular organisms, special vacuoles are present which are called contractile vacuoles. So, these vacuoles are filled with fluid called cell sap, and this outer membrane of vacuole is selectively permeable membrane. What is mean by selectively permeable membrane? It allow entry of useful substances only and prevent entry of harmful substances into the vacuole. So, what are the functions of vacuoles? Vacuoles helps in plant cell to remain turgid and rigid due to presence of cell sap. So, students, small plants also remains rigid and they are just straight and they are erect. Why? Because of these vacuoles. These vacuoles provide turgidity and rigidity to plant cell due to presence of cell sap. Then in plant cells continuously osmosis occurs. What is osmosis? Osmosis is nothing but absorption of water into the cell, and because of that osmosis what happens, size of cell just increases, cells become turgid, and to maintain this osmotic pressure vacuoles helps. Also, vacuoles helps in the growth of plant parts by increasing in size and causing cell elongation. Means when this parts of plants just increases, their size increases, and then what will happen? Also, cells get elongated. So to maintain all this pressure and to maintain all this balance of water balance, vacuoles helps in plant cells. And you know about lysosomes. What happens in lysosomes? Lysosomes behaves like disposal systems or suicidal bags in animal cells, and these lysosomes are almost absent in plant cells. So vacuoles perform the function of lysosomes into the plant cell. Means they behaves like disposal system in plant cell. Whatever waste material present into the plant cell, it get disposed into this vacuoles, and the things which are required by plants but that things are no longer in use, that things just stored into that vacuoles, and as per requirement plant cell use that material. So this is vacuole. I hope you got all points related to vacuoles. These are nothing but the storehouse of the cell, storeroom of the cell. If you have any doubt related to vacuole, you can ask me. Thank you.